Hello Flosstube friends and welcome. I am Lisa and this is my channel Crossedbyfloss, where I chat about my love of cross stitch and life blabbings. But today I am doing a vlog style video in the continuation of Nora November, and we are in week 3 already. So if you are new to my channel and you found me because of these Nora Corbett or my prior Mirabilia posts or videos, welcome. And just a little bit of a background. So I have loved Nora and Mirabilia patterns for a very long time. And there's a difference between the Mirabilias and the Noras. And I explained that in my last video, but super quick. Mirabilias seem to be bigger charts with more beading, more flosses, more specialty type flosses, and they are typically a bigger chart. Whereas the Nora Corbett's are a little smaller. They don't have as many specialty threads, if any. They have a smaller amount of flosses needed and not maybe as much beading. And then some of them, she does them kind of in, like a series. So she'll have the Autumn Pixie series or the Bewitching series or the Poison Pixie series. So there's some really cool series that she does, and then she'll release patterns within that series. The other thing is that Nora will also release a pattern a month, or well, I guess it depends on which line. If it's a Mirabilia, she releases one pattern every other month, and then on the month that she doesn't release a Mira, she will release 2 smaller Nora patterns. It seems to be the trend, and so it's really cool. So now that we've passed the 15th, this is a Nora month, Nora November, and she released 2 Nora charts. And if you haven't had a chance to go see them, they are beautiful. And I don't remember off the top of my head what the names are, but I'll mention it in tomorrow's video. Okay, so week 3. Super excited. I really have enjoyed, so the last 2 weeks I worked on Miss Ginkgo for the first week and Castor Bean on week 2. I love both. Miss Ginkgo is all fall, very fall colors. Castor Bean, I always want to call her Miss Castor Bean. I don't know why. But Castor Bean is just beautiful. There are so many rich green, oh my goodness, just so, love them. And browns, and yeah, so both those patterns spoke to me, and I was really happy to work on both. And now they've moved into my whip pile, and I'm gonna start a third. So let's get into that. So this is the one that I chose for week 3. And she is called Lily Pad Sprite, and she is a Nora Corbett number 264. If you are looking for her, whether it's at an LNS or online, that's the number of this chart, NC264, right down there. And she's called Lily Pad Sprite. And this is, like I said, is a smaller pattern. This is 110 by 122. So she's not super large. She's beautiful. Like, have a look at her face. Oh, she is so elegant. And her colors, I mean, she's beautiful. So I love water. I am a water baby. I love water. I've, taught all my children because I feel that learning to swim is actually a life-saving skill. And so I love water. And so when I saw, I believe that there's a series of these, though. Oh, she's part of the Pond Pixies. This is a Pond Pixies series. And they're all lovely, and I need to collect all of those as well. why not? This one has, let's see, 26 flosses to her, though one of them is just strictly back stitching. And I think the back stitching is really, because the color is this pinky color, it's really just the laces around her legs, and maybe potentially a little bit in the necklace. Yeah, but it's really just this back stitching in the lacing of her legs. So so really 25 colors, not horrible. And then there's 6 packages of beads needed for these, and none of them are treasures or anything like that, which they can get quite expensive. So they're just Mill Hill beads. And then there are 2 blends in here. Blends, those are fun. I typically do a loop start, so it's easy when it's one color, but when you have a blend, obviously you can't do a loop start. So that just makes it a little bit different of a start and a finish. No big deal. All right, so that is the pattern I am doing. I have most of the flosses, and I have her bead pack as well. So these are the beads that you need. They're all just, a couple of them are the bigger. There is a size 6 glass bead. Those can be a little bit more expensive. But bead pack, and then oopsie, I had this really pretty. Oh goodness. All right, 2 seconds. But these flosses are just absolutely beautiful. Just beautiful. This color here is in her dress. Oh, I love this. This color and this one here. Those ones are in her dress and around in the pond. Love it. Or the water. And then I am doing it on a 16 count Aida by Color and Cotton. And this was the September 2020 Fabric Club. I'm in their Fabric of the Month Club. And it's called Prairie Dust. And I just thought that would be a really pretty color with, let's see, all of these flosses. Yeah. I just thought that it would be really pretty. So that is what I'm going to work on, or this is what I'm going to work on for week 3. So I will get some stitching in tonight, probably a meager amount because it's Monday, and I will be back tomorrow to show you the progress on that. So I hope to see you soon. Hello Flosstube friends, and welcome to day 1 of week 3 of Nora November stitching. And as a refresher, I am doing Lily Pad Sprite for week 3, and she's just so pretty. So last night was interesting because we had some torrential rain come through and very high winds, and we lost power. I was at my daughter's house for the good majority of the day, and so we lost power at home. So the boys were at home with no power, and our power didn't come up until almost 11 o'clock that night. We were down for about 13 hours with no power, but remember how I told you guys about that little Halo Go lamp that I'll try and remember to put that in maybe one of these days videos so you can see what it looks like. But I love this thing, and it was charged, so I was able to get a tiny amount of stitching in on Monday night. Remember, I've kind of said that it's kind of Mondays are meager Monday stitching. Just because, yeah. But so this one I am doing kind of I mean, it is pretty much a center start. It is just a little offset from the center start. But I was able to find a nice block of color of something that I knew I could do quickly with the light. And honestly, I hadn't charged my lamp. I mean, it's charged, but I didn't know how much longer of a charge I was going to have on it. So I thought, well, I'll just do a color that did not have a whole lot of stitches. This is it. This is all that is in the section all the way around. I think the next time it's used, it's over here, and it's just part of her dress. So so that was nice. What I do love about Nora's is that, and Mirabilia's, is that there is always such a nice chunks of color to work on, and you see such great progress right away. And it's just one of the many things that I love about Nora's and Mira's to work on. But so anyways, power is restored. We're all good. Everything in the fridge has to be thrown out, but it's okay because a new generator is coming this Thursday. And so next time the power goes out, which it will, because we always lose power in my neighborhood, always, I won't potentially lose everything in my fridge again. And the boys will at least have light, if not no internet, but they will at least be able to power their phones for that, you know, unlimited Wi-Fi we have. Good Lord. They were so bored. It was so funny. I had one son that kept texting me. He's like, I'm so bored. I don't know what to do. And I'm like, conserve your phone. Come to your sister's house. Anyways, it was cold too, so that was not helpful. But we have dogs at home, and yeah, somebody's got to be home. So anyways, thank you for joining me. I look forward to hopefully a little more stitching tonight than last night. And I look forward to showing you that progress tomorrow. So until then. Hello, Flosstube friends, and welcome to day 2 stitching of week 3 of Nora November. And I am here to show you last night's progress on Lily Pad Sprite. And last night I got not a whole lot of stitching in, but I did get some of her arm in. So you'll see some of her arm from where her dress is. And I went and picked up the flosses last night as well, the ones that I was missing. Ooh, can you see that? There we go. So, yep, just got a little bit of her arm in, and that little bit of her dress was the night before. So we'll see what tonight brings for stitching on her. She's so lovely because there is so many like great blocks of color. I'm kind of in a section where there's a lot of 1/4 or 3/4 stitches, you know, so that they can get the definition of the arm and the waist of her dress and stuff. So I chose an area where I have to concentrate a little bit more on the pattern, because there are quite a few 1/4 and 3/4 stitches in order to make up what I was doing. So yeah, so that also was part of, I actually had to frog because I had thought that I was in a row. I was not. And so I had to frog out about 7 rows, I think. Not many stitches because it's not a whole lot, but I still had to, and then I had to go back and like double check my work again, because those 1/4 stitches kind of mess me up every once in a while, but they're not hard. They're not hard to do. So yeah, so hopefully I will get some additional stitching in. I think I'm going to be working on another color tonight, I think, in where I'm at in this pattern. And so I look forward to getting some stitching in and being back tomorrow morning to show you that progress. I'll see you soon. Hello, Flosstube friends, and good morning. Welcome to day 3 of week 3 of Nora November. And I am going to show you last night's progress on Lily Pad Sprite. That is her there. And so far I have worked a little bit in the dress here, her arm here, and then I got a green in last night. So tonight, possibly start working a little bit into her actual dress. That'd be cool. Yeah, I'm excited about that, but let me show you the progress that I did last night. So I did a little bit of this color here and here, that's the same color, and then this very nice light green, it's 165, actually is one of my favorite greens. 3, I think it's 3 and 165, they're two of my favorite greens. So I was excited to see that go in there. So that is the progress that I made on her last night, and I am excited to see what kind of stitching I get in tonight. So yeah, and I look forward to showing you that progress in the morning. So I will see you soon. Good morning, Flosstube friends, and welcome to day 4 stitching of week 3 of Nora November. And I am here to show you the progress that I made last night. Actually, I did get some stuff in last night, so that was pretty exciting. So still working on Lily Pad Sprite, and I worked down in her dress here and got in 2 colors of blue, 2 different colors than what is in here, right here, this dress here. They're different, and so that was really exciting to get into last night. So let me show you that progress. Oh my gosh, look at that. Isn't that awesome? Yeah, it is. I actually got all of this in last night minus this blue spot here, but there's 2 different colors of blue. I guess I would call them, is that more teal? I don't know. But yeah, it looks so good. She looks so good. And look at all those colors together. You know, sometimes I look at the pattern and I look at the colors and I'm like, oh, I don't know. But trust the pattern, because Nora puts these colors together and they're just so gorgeous. Just so gorgeous. So that is what I got done last night. Tonight is the last day of stitching, and so I will upload that tomorrow. I'm excited to see what kind of progress I get in. I think more in that blue. I just love it. I love it. And there's huge blocks of it as well, so which is nice. So I'm kind of excited about that. And I'll be posting that tomorrow morning and then uploading, and you will get to see all 5 days of, you know, from start to finish of nightly stitching on Lily Pad Sprite. So I will see you in the morning. Good morning, friends, and welcome. Happy Saturday. So I am finishing up the last night of stitching for week 3 of Nora November, and I got some progress done last night. So working on a Lily Pad Sprite, and that's what she looks like. And I got a lot of her knee done last night. I actually went up instead. I was going to work in some blues and hope to get back into some green, but I'm excited to see where this goes and potentially start working maybe around this area for her wing. So it's just so pretty. So I thought I would work on that last night. Now I believe that there's like 4 colors of flesh kind of that blend together. And I started a 3rd color of flesh yesterday, but because they blend so well, you don't really notice. So let me see here, put this behind that. So I ended up putting it in my Q-snap frame last night because I had been working her in hand, and I don't mind my stitches, but last night I seemed to be having a lot of problem with the skin, and so I just was like, you know what, I'm just gonna take what I had in here out and put put her in, and man, I got so much done, because two-handed stitching for me, I think actually is faster than sewing method for me. So I don't know why, but that is what got done. So all of this in here, and 2 different colors of flesh. Can you see that? Skin tone, I guess. And so yeah, so that is my 5-day progress on Lily Pad Sprite. And just as a recap, I am doing this on 16 count color and cotton hand-dyed fabric called Prairie Dust. And it was a fabric of the month club back in September 2020. And the design of this, or the stitch count of this pattern, is 110 wide by 122 high. And as I was working on her last night and actually getting like some progress done, I thought, you know, these Noras really are so much smaller and easier to work on. And so that's, yeah, I don't see why they can't be done in a more timely manner than maybe the Mirabilias have been. So we'll see what happens. But now I have 3 of them on the go, and I will be back Monday morning. Well, I will start Monday morning of week 4, and again a new Nora, and I'm so excited about this one because when I found this one, I was just like, oh, she just so pretty. So I'm excited to get working on her and showing you that progress next week. All right, I hope you all have a wonderful week. I should be back tomorrow for a regular type video and show you all of my whips that I have going, and a very small amount of haul, because I'm a stopping my shopping maybe a little bit. Not really, not gonna lie. There was a bag sale that happened. Anyway, okay, I hope you have a great one, and I hope to see you for week 4 of Nora November, if that's what you're interested in, or potentially tomorrow for a whip progress update. All right, have a great weekend.